transportation through Mayam village. What happened to it?
So the petition was filed by the villagers because ore had never been transported through their village through all the years of mining. But the Department of Mines, Directorate of Mines, had given a permission for transportation to one company in 2022, which these villagers had come to the High Court to stop, and the High Court had stopped the transportation. Now, another permission was given to another company to transport again through the Maye village, which we opposed on the grounds that the Ministry of Environment had issued a memorandum that no ore should go through the villages. And if you're using the village network, which means roads around it, see that they are properly strengthened and they have got carrying capacity. Now, today the court recorded that out of the 26,000 metric tons of ore that was permitted to be transported by an order of 28th of December 2023, the company had started transporting on the 8th of January, and from 8th of January till 17th of January, they had already transported 17,000 metric tons of ore. So only 5,900 was left balance. And the court felt that although the villagers were prima facie entitled to relief, looking at the fact that three quarters had already been transported, the court said that the balance 5,000 only and nothing more can go through my villages with certain conditions. One very important condition was that instead of the 230 trucks which were transporting through the village, there would be only 50 trips per day. They also reduced the timing to 10 a.m. to 12 noon and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. That is a total of 5 hours instead of the earlier 8 hours. And they have asked for strict compliance. This is because the company said that the ore which is already gone to the jetty, we cannot export it until the balance goes there and there is an assessment made. So the court has balanced it, but they have said that the villagers of Mae were certainly entitled to an interim relief, and that the villagers' petition raises a very important issue of transportation of ore through villages in Goa, which are disturbing people with noise pollution, dust pollution, and other problems. The court has directed that in addition to the one monitoring station which the Pollution Control Board has put in the village, two more have to be erected. One will be on the Panchayat Ghar and one will be on another house which the petitioners have to give a location of. And finally, the court has said that two closed circuit cameras will also be installed in the village, where the connection will be made to the village panchayat. A station will be set up so that the people of the village can look at the camera and see the kind of transportation taking place, whether it's covered with tarpaulin, whether the speed limit is there. The court was not happy with the monitoring at all because it was not clear how the authorities were monitoring the dust pollution, air pollution, speed limits, and so on, and how they were taking action. Court did not want action after 1 month when everything is over. They said, how do you monitor on a real time basis? That is the issue. So villagers can now examine what is the monitoring in their village of this limited quantity of 5,900 metric tons of ore, period. After that, no more. My village is definitely protected.
So is anybody will be monitoring that 50 trucks per day and remaining only they will take 6,000 iron ore?
That is the maximum. Now there is a
No,
very
but anybody will monitor, any authority will be monitoring if they are carrying only 6,000.
DMG has to monitor. DMG has to monitor, and the people can also see because the timings of the trucks are given now. It is not 4 a.m. which they were doing earlier. It is from 10 o'clock in the morning. So there will be monitoring, and the court has said any violation, please file an application and come to us.
Ma'am, there is order that there will not face permission will be granted for transportation through village. Why this order will be passed?
No, I'm sorry, your question again?
So court has ordered that no face transportation permit will be granted through villages. Why this happened? Because court
For
observed that
two
there is.
reasons. For two reasons, the court has said no further transportation will be given until the matter is heard by the court for two reasons. One is the office memorandum, which very clearly says that no mining ore should be transported through the villages, and has said that this will be a condition for all mining leases in Goa. And since this is a question of transportation, even if there is no mining lease granted, but you are still transporting ore which was mined earlier. So there is the court says that we are not prepared to believe that this office memorandum has not to be implemented. And secondly, because there was total confusion between Directorate of Mines and the Pollution Control Board, who will approve the route. Director of Mines is saying Pollution Control Board will approve. But Pollution Control Board is saying we are only about monitoring stations. They should choose the route. So they were passing the buck. The court has said 2-3 times we are not clear who is going to monitor, and second, how you are doing real-time monitoring. So they have asked them to file detailed affidavits in the court by February 12th, I think, and the matter will be taken up thereafter. But if anybody has to be granted, they said come to the court. Without our permission, don't grant to anyone.
Any relief is given for the company to transport if it is not complete within 26th January?
Oh, the company said that they will make an application to the Directorate of Mines to extend the time, but they also said applications for extension are normally granted. So if they will not finish, they will take a little bit more time. The main thing is how soon the Pollution Control Board can set up the equipment, because from today until they set up the equipment, no transportation can take place. That the court has clarified. Okay?